Welcome to another episode of In Bloom with Jack and Mel. Today we have our first guest episode since this is our fourth episode. And we're doing one guest a month. We're here with ELIZA RINDLER. Hi, ELIZA.
Hi, guys.
ELIZA is quite nervous, and that's okay because it's this is a lot to deal with, and the setup is scary.
For the first time.
Right. So, yeah, ELIZA.
You want to introduce yourself?
Okay. I'm ELIZA. I'm a sophomore in high school. Yeah.
Where?
Oh, at Notre Dame Academy.
Do you do anything? For fun?
Yeah. I play tennis. I have a job. I work with Amelia. Let's think. Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. So, just to break the ice and make things easier, we'll just start out with some easy questions before we
Okay.
really get into the deep, scary, complicated parts
gosh.
of this interview
Okay.
where we grill you and strap you to a lie detector.
Oh, all right.
Okay. What is your comfort movie or show?
Ooh, my comfort show is probably Liv and Maddie.
Mm.
And then my comfort movie is
Megan's missing.
Stop.
Oh,
Guys, would not recommend. So
have
bad.
you seen it?
Yes, I watched
I watched it years ago. That was the scariest
I'm
moment of my life.
traumatized from it.
It was the scariest thing ever.
I'm still.
That is nobody's. If that's just somebody's comfort movie, stay away from me.
I'm concerned if that's
Yeah.
your comfort movie. My comfort movie is probably Descendants.
She a Disney Channel
Yikes.
girl. Wow.
Okay, Amelia, do you have another icebreaker question?
Yes. If your life had a soundtrack right now, what 3 songs would be in it?
Wow. Shoot. This one's a hard question.
Do you want to pull up your Spotify?
Yeah, let's go.
Amelia, what about you?
They're
If
probably
you had
all
if your song
sad.
if your life had a soundtrack right now, what would the 3 songs be, and why would they all be by Renee Rapp?
No, they wouldn't be by Renee Rapp because she writes sad songs or heartbreak songs, and I'm not about that right now. Let's see what mine would be though.
that life.
Mind Over Matter by Young the Giant. That's a good song. Where'd All the Time Go? Dr. Dog. Because I feel like we moving quick.
Because she's old and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just kind of weird.
That is weird.
And Flowers in Your Hair by the Lumineers.
Cringe.
No.
Hey,
Okay.
Eliza, have we figured it out?
A lot of these are going to be by Megan Maroney. Okay, so Bless Your Heart by Megan Maroney. Guys, I don't think about this.
The one that's what doesn't kill you makes you stronger and
What?
hotter and blonder
Oh,
or whatever.
6 months later by Megan Maroney. And I guess we'll do Man on the Moon by Megan Maroney.
Very broad music taste you have there.
Okay,
Very
Jack.
what?
I didn't.
turn
I
now.
needed to
My
think about
turn?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. What was the question exactly?
If your life had a soundtrack, what 3 songs would be on it?
Oh, so it can't just be songs I like.
Yeah.
Well, this complicates things.
Exactly.
Oh.
These
Words by Natasha Bedingfield was playing. I don't know.
Man-child.
Not man-child. No.
Bro.
I don't know the answer to this question.
Okay, he mad.
I'll just tell you 3 songs I like.
Okay, no, you're mad right now, so Mad by Renee Rapp.
That was going to be one of them anyway.
You're mad right now.
I'm going to get clowned on.
Yeah.
That's okay, though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mad by Renee Rapp.
You're on your Renee Bay playlist.
That's all I listen to right now. Good Girl by Renee Rapp.
Jack has a playlist that he shared with me. It's what I've been listening to too.
It's
But,
concert prep.
but it's every song Renee has ever created
Correct.
except for her Mean Girls playlist, and it's just called Renee Bay.
Renee Bay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so onward.
You only said 2.
Right. So what's the next, what's the
Right.
next thing? All right, Eliza.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna start out with, because on our show we kind of talk about like life and
Okay.
growing up and things. So tell us about like in the stage of life you're in now.
Yeah.
Like, what are your priorities? What is on your mind? Like, what stresses you out? What is like your life revolve around right now?
Okay. Well, with it being summer, it's not really school, but school's coming up, so my life is very much revolving around school right now. You know, I'm a very stressed person, lots of anxiety, lots of anxiety. So, everything stresses me out.
Mm.
Everything.
Real.
What?
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But I think that my top priorities right now are school, friends, and me. That's like what
Nice.
I've very much been trying to focus on me a lot, especially this year, and like growing up and stuff, it gets a lot harder. I wish someone like really would have told me that.
Yeah.
It's not very easy.
No.
But I've very much been thinking about, like, even though I'm still young and still kind of a baby, I feel like I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do after high school
Mhm.
and where I'm gonna go and all of that. So I feel like that's probably my top priority, I would say, is like my future.
That was another one of our questions. It's like, do you want to go to college? Where? Or do you feel like there's pressure on you to know where, like at such a young age? And do you like feel like you have to have those decisions made already?
I think with just being like me and the way my mind thinks, I think I put pressure on myself to know exactly what I want to do. But I feel like I have like sort of figured that out. I do want to go to college. I want to go far, and I think that I feel like I put pressure on myself to know what I want to do, but I think that
Society doesn't.
yeah.
Do you mean far as in like Dayton or far as in like Florida?
Far as in like Florida, the closest I will go is Cincinnati.
Mm.
But that's more of like my
Yeah, you could go there if you wanted to get like shot at a young age, or not sleep because of like siren sounds.
Yeah.
I have friends that go to Cincy. They like it, but I don't know why. So yeah, you think you want to go like away.
I do want to go out of state, yeah.
So I did too for like most of my high school career. And then I got scared. I don't know if I got scared or I was just like, I don't know why I stayed. I think, well, I like Toledo, but also I think I did like think it would be too stressful to like,
I felt so young to like move away. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
gone. But you're also super mature and like
Yeah, I was more like nervous about leaving home. I think you're going to have less of a problem with that. I think you'll be like ready to like explore the world at like
Yeah.
19 years old, but I was
very
like, I'm
independent.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like we talked about, you said that like everything stresses you out.
Yes.
Okay. So like so like school is a big priority.
Yeah.
So why does school stress you out? Is it just like general anxiety, or is it like you feel a pressure to get certain grades? Is school difficult for you?
Yes, I would say school is very difficult for me. I do have to try very hard to maintain A's and B's. But I would say that school more stresses me out because of like disappointment of just anyone being disappointed in me. So I think that also goes with a lot of like a lot of things in my life that make me stress out is disappointment and who will be disappointed in me if I don't achieve this, if I don't do this, any of that. And so I think that's more what stresses me out with school, especially with having to try very hard to maintain good grades. But yeah.
Do you feel jealous of like people who seem like they don't have to try? Like, do you feel like they don't worry about school, or like they like have more free time to do whatever they want?
Yeah, I always wish I had that like in me. I
Yeah.
always do.
Are you more excited or nervous to start your sophomore year, or even like go further than that? Like, are you excited to be done with high school? You start college or grow up more?
I would say I'm excited to grow up. But there's obviously things that I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot to do when you grow up.
Yeah.
But I would say I'm ready for my sophomore year. But I'm nervous. Everyone says it's harder than a lot of your other years, so that's why I'm kind of scared.
I thought the easiest years were freshman and senior.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think for me, my sophomore year was the hardest. But yeah,
My junior year was the hardest, but I also transferred halfway through my sophomore
Yeah.
year, so like
right.
I didn't have a normal sophomore year.
Yeah,
What
I
are
don't.
you?
I don't know what your school's like. Sorry to cut you off, but
You're good.
like sophomore year is when you took like what I thought were like the hardest or most annoying classes. Like,
Chem.
yeah, chem, world history is
Yeah.
what we took, which sucks.
Yeah. That's
But yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I'm
You'll be
scared for
fine.
chem.
Ugh, do you have to take geometry this year?
I don't know. We don't call it that. We call it math 1, math 2.
Oh,
So I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I should probably know that, but I don't.
no, it's fine.
So-
You'll probably figure it out when you start school. What are you nervous about for like adult life? Like, is there anything that's already starting to stress you out, or are you more just like?
I think I'm very worried about like supporting myself and being able to like
Buy
live.
food.
Yeah.
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 That's stressful. That is like really stressful. Like I worry too about like I don't know. I know I'm probably gonna have a job, but the idea of
Seems
like
so expensive.
I know
Yeah.
the idea that if like something happens that like I lose my income, I like don't eat.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
crazy work. Like,
exactly.
when you live with your parents, you have such like a huge fallback. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what happens in your life, you're still gonna go home and get food and have a bed,
Yeah.
And then when you lose that like safety net, that's like
Yeah.
scary. But I haven't lost that yet.
No.
Soon enough
2 years.
ish.
Yeah. Wild.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What is something that you wish? Because like I think you're very mature.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I don't say many nice things about you.
He doesn't.
No,
He doesn't.
especially to
guys.
your face. But what do you wish was something that like more people your age talked about or cared about?
Mental health. Personally, I think everyone struggles with it as much as they like put on a brave face. And I just wish that people would talk about it more, normalize it more, so more people would get help and more people would care about it and not just kind of put it in the back seat. And more focus on it.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get better. Like I think people are
Yeah.
starting to care more. And like I guess I'm just basing that on like people posting on Instagram more about like
Yeah.
mental health. But like I think it is.
I feel like social media has led to people like sharing it more, but I think like face to face, people still don't talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
Especially when it's them. Like
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
people are willing to help their friends if they're having trouble, but like those same people won't talk about their
Right.
own problems.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when like mental health was kind of a trend. Like it was trendy
Yeah.
and it was like popular to like post about it and care about
Well,
it.
yeah, look at the like USC ice bucket challenge.
Right.
That
Yeah.
thing was everywhere.
Yeah, the mental health one. So like it was trendy, and I think that like is good because it makes it more common and people know about it and people are talking about it, but also I think it I don't know, like gamifies it, like makes it
Yeah.
fun and less of a serious topic
Yeah, I agree.
when it really is serious. Like um yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but
No, I agree. It is
Yeah.
like a more serious, and people are just treating it as like
a trend.
a trend. Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
What is like advice you would give your past or future self? Like, what do you want your future self to work on, or like what do you wish your past self would stop or like not worry about as much?
So for my past self, that I'm starting to learn now is that it's really not that serious. It's really not that
It's
serious.
not that deep.
With
My
being
favorite-
an overthinker.
My favorite thing, I say it like 10 times a day, is it's not that deep.
Says it
It's
so
not that
much.
deep. I say it all the time.
And I think that, like, especially with being an overthinker, I'm always like, just
Yeah.
mind is going in spirals. But I think that that's one thing that I would tell my past self is that it's not that serious. And then my future self, what I've been working on is not letting people walk all over me. I'm very much a people pleaser. And I'm starting to change that because it doesn't work out the best for me in the end. So,
Correct.
People pleasing is
hard.
dangerous.
It's
Yeah.
hard to like change though. Like
yeah.
it's just
It's hard to be selfish if you're
Yeah.
not like some people are just selfish, and that sucks. And those people are the worst. But
yeah.
if you're not
There's, like, a
selfish, it's hard to be
good
when you
in
need to be.
between.
Exactly.
Because sometimes
yeah.
you do need to prioritize yourself. And, you know, even if somebody else needs you to do something, needs you to be a certain way, like, you just can't.
Yeah.
And you have to put yourself first. But that's tough because, yeah, we feel like as long as we make everyone else happy and everyone else is good, then we can focus on ourselves. Then we can be good.
Yeah.
But there's never going to be a time where everyone in your life is okay. So if you try to
Exactly.
be a people pleaser, you're just going to be like a full-time therapist.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't work.
And then you can't be a therapist to yourself. So then
Yeah.
you're
Right.
putting-
So you have tennis tryouts today.
I do.
Let's get into stressful stuff. How do you feel about tennis tryouts?
I'm nervous.
You've done, correct me if I'm wrong, but like you've done as much as you could to prepare this summer. You played
Yeah,
a lot this summer.
I did.
So
3 hours for I don't know how much I went, but
So are you stressed about like wanting to perform for yourself? Are you just stressed about the result? Because like when I would go to soccer tryouts, I was stressed about like what team I'd make, but mostly it was like how I was gonna play. I didn't want to like blow up. Because if
Yeah.
I played my best and didn't make the team I wanted, that's not my fault. So like, what is stressful about? You know, what are you thinking about when you can't sleep at night? You know, thinking about tennis tryouts.
I think it's not really that I'm scared. It's not that I'm scared what team I'm gonna make. Especially because Notre Dame's like not really it's like a not cut.
yeah. Yeah.
Tennis is a not cut sport, so
You can make it a team.
yeah.
We're playing tennis.
Yeah.
This fall.
I think I'm just more worried about because of last year and the stress it brought me and just going back to that time was a lot. It was a lot and it definitely took a toll on me. And again, just like disappointing people, not even myself. Because I feel like when I disappoint other people, that's what disappoints me. Like, it's not even like if I underperform. It's like if I think someone is disappointed in me, that's what disappoints me.
I feel like if you're like a hard on yourself person too, like if you have like a okay day, like it's not one of your best tennis days and you're playing doubles, you'll feel like you disappointed your partner when like
Yeah.
your partner probably doesn't care. Like
Yeah.
they probably didn't have the best day either. That's probably why you were both on the mid side, but like you'll feel like you disappointed them, which
Yeah.
is like a mindset thing you need to change, but it's so hard.
Doubles is tough
Yeah.
because
especially when
you're
you're a
scared
people
to-
pleaser.
Right. You're scared to disappoint your opponent or your
Your-
teammate,
yeah.
but also like it's frustrating because every time in tennis that your opponent or your teammate makes a mistake, like you're just like, I wouldn't have done that. I would not have
Yeah.
made that mistake. That was so easy. And every time you make a mistake, they think the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to like stay on good terms with your doubles partner. You have to like both be very emotionally mature and like reasonable. And that's tough in like a competition aspect.
Yeah.
And especially for people that age, like a 15-year-old trying to like reason with like in a competitive aspect. Like
Right.
it's so hard.
Yes.
All right, let's get into never mind.
Oh no.
When are you gonna find a boyfriend finally?
You're a stressed out person.
Yes.
You are very anxious. What is your go-to like when you are stressed out? Like what calms you down? Or like what is your favorite self-care thing to do?
Does your boyfriend help calm you down?
Don't have one of those. I'm single.
Always has been, always will be.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Always will be is crazy.
You were thinking the same.
I didn't say it.
I was kidding.
I was
kidding.
thinking it though.
My go-to thing. Oh, this is kind of hard.
If you feel like you don't have something that like you really calms you down, what would you like want to implement? Like coloring, journaling, like face mask. Like what do you wish you did more
Starting a
of?
podcast, getting a boyfriend.
I think that okay, I do these things on Sundays, but they're more for the school year. I call them self-care Sunday. And at kind of just like I mentally prepare for the week, I physically prepare.
Take your weekly shower.
Guys, I promise I shower more than once a week, okay? I I'll take a bath with some like a bath bomb, I do an everything shower. I do all of those like physical preparations, but then mental I clean my room, and that one is very when my room is dirty, I don't like my mind is just
Same.
My room like reflects how I am, like how I'm thinking.
Yep.
I will plan out my week. I'm a person that I'm a planner. So I have to paper plan and I have to like put it in my phone.
Okay.
I have to have it on all aspects. But I have my calendar and then I have my like weekly breakdown. So it has like Monday through Sunday and I write down like everything there's going to be that day. I'm also a person that plans a big time in advance. So like and that's really hard, especially when I have people around me who are more like, you want to come over today? I'm like, yeah, sure, I will, but
I gotta fit it into my schedule. Like,
yeah, I have to
this
fit
wasn't
it
on my planner.
This wasn't on my plan, and I'm also very busy and very like my schedule is always packed. So last minute plans don't always work for me.
Last minute plans tend to stress me out. I'm like, wait, what? Yes, I want to hang out with you, but now? What?
I gotta do all the stuff first.
Yeah. You wanna go? I forgot.
Sure. Yes. Okay.
know.
Um.
I'm scared. I don't like when he asks me questions.
No, you shouldn't. Okay. So, you go to a private all-girls school.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever gone to a co-ed school?
Yes. I used to go to a co-ed school, preschool through 8th grade. I went to the same school, and now I am at a all-girls school.
So, what do you like about going to an all-girls school versus a co-ed school? And then what did you prefer about a co-ed school? Not that it made any difference for you, but
Get a load of this guy.
I retract the last part of my question.
Okay, so what I like about going to an all-girls school is, first off, I think many of the girls will say this, but I think that I almost feel more comfortable with asking questions and answering questions. And I did notice that from like my elementary school, middle school, I never asked questions. I wasn't like, if I needed help, I was like, I'll figure this out myself. But going to an all-girls school, I ask questions, I answer questions, and I'm a lot more not always worried that someone
We'll make
is
fun
judging
of you.
me. Yeah. And I think that like that also just goes on like being sort of an overthinker. Is just always thinking people are judging me or any of that, when reality they're usually not.
Mhm.
But yeah. And then what I liked about going to a co-ed school is I don't know, I like that I went there for elementary and middle school, because I just think I think it's good because it just like prepares you. Like I in a way, like just like being around girls and guys in that kind of setting, like at the same time, just like gives you a whole different perspective on life, I think.
Yeah, nobody has like figured out who they are anyway in
Yeah.
like middle school. And I think especially for guys, if guys go through like their like pubescent development like from I don't know 13 to 16 without the presence of girls, we're gonna need some weird specimens. Like I think I don't know, it's probably different for girls, but it's definitely important I think for guys to be like in middle school. Had there not been girls at my middle school, I mean, there would be no incentive for guys to behave. Seriously, like why would they behave? So I think girls kind of keep guys like in check a little bit.
But I
Yeah.
don't think
the guys being there
Guys,
provides that
yeah.
benefit for the like girls. I think
Yeah.
they're generally fine. And I also think that's why all boys schools are always like very strict and have like
They're very like proper.
a
like,
dress code. They're very proper,
Yeah.
especially like when they're in the school. And I think they do that because if they don't build like a sense of community where like
Yeah.
we all, it reminds me of like jail kind of. I don't know if yeah, like if anyone's seen like jail TV shows, the strict formality that they have, you'd be surprised
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
rigid jail is.
Could you imagine going to an all? Because you never had that
No,
experience.
I
so.
never went to a private institution or any like all boys
Institution.
school.
Institution. It
Sorry.
sounds like a
I'm thinking I sound like one of them now. I sound like an all boys school guy.
yeah.
No, I never did that, and I couldn't imagine it.
Next, you're gonna say privacy.
Or I don't know, like bloody hell or something. No, I couldn't do it. I don't think. I was always like I never had a lot of like really close friends. I had like one, but I had like a broad range of like just like random friends I would talk to.
Yeah.
And I think if I didn't have like girls in the school, I don't know, it'd be like the friendships and relationships would be less interesting and less dynamic, and like we'd run out of things to talk about. I don't know, girls are interesting. They have more things to talk about. When guys
More
sit around,
drama.
we just like look at each other and like make fun of what we see. That's all. Like we're not like
That sounds terrible.
I feel like there's not that like
Don't
an
you want a
emotional-
boyfriend now?
Oh yeah. Men are great.
So what's he gonna look at me and judge everything he sees?
If he's with his homeboys. If he's with his HBs.
so
No.
so therefore, did you do that with her?
Yeah, probably at some point.
Get a load of this
No.
guy.
No, I
Lose
couldn't
his
imagine.
girlfriend on this podcast.
No, that'd be crazy. In Bloom with Mel.
Yeah, because everyone watches it for me.
The views do support that everybody watches it for Amelia. Why do none of y'all watch my Saturday solos?
Uh-oh,
Low
his
key.
feelings are hurt.
Nobody watches my stuff. I made 2 so far. They got like a combined 100 downloads. And Amelia's one got like 500.
It was kind of funny.
And I think Amelia is very interesting. But that was also the first time she'd ever done a podcast alone.
It was really
And it was
bad.
kind of a mess.
It was really bad. I didn't know what to talk about.
I don't know if y'all just really like her
It's
or if
'cause-
like the YouTube algorithm like
It's
pushed
because
it
all
up.
of my friends also have ADHD, so they're all over the place. So like my podcast makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom said my podcast was all over the place. She said like she understood it because like it's
She's
how
my
I talk
mom.
at home. But she's like, I think nobody else is gonna know what you're saying. And I'm like, I don't really care.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
No, there's no one.
That's Jack's mindset.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Did
really
you
care.
like submit sponsorship applications yesterday?
Yeah.
This is business talk. We don't need to do this now. But I got like an email like 10 p.m. You were probably asleep, or like 11 from
You're probably asleep.
Oh, it was a
Yeah.
It was a like automatic response.
Yeah. Anyway, onward.
Yeah.
We don't have any sponsorships on this show. We're working on it, though.
I can sponsor you guys.
30 last night.
I got
Oh
you.
dear, should
Yeah,
sponsor
I
us.
was just gonna say.
Okay, going back to the like all girls school, do you feel like since you did have like a co-ed school, do you feel like you're still getting that like guy like relationship or like do you like
Do you feel like other girls in your class are? Because you're not. But
no,
okay.
not like as a boyfriend, but like as a friend, like do you guys still like hang out with guys? Like do you have like guy girl friend groups since you're not all at the same school, or like do you feel like it's harder to like socialize with guys now?
I think it kind of depends. As a very like I'm a very outgoing person, so I'm very like I like to make new friends and I'm very like I will go up to random people. I will.
yeah, we know.
And
It's so hard to be in public with Eliza.
it's really bad, guys.
Nobody on the street is safe if Eliza's walking down it.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I will admit I wasn't giving anyone hugs, okay? I have that, but not that. But I would say that it really depends. I think if you're more of a quiet, shy person, I think that going to a co-ed school definitely helps to make guy girlfriend groups. But I think for me, like I have plenty of guy friends and plenty of girlfriends, and I just haven't found my like group that's like been one big happy family, you know, yet. But I think
That's
that
hard
will
in
come
high
soon,
school
yeah.
at such a young age.
Yeah.
Everyone has their drama, but it will.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing about high school, like friendships. Like I was always stressed out and always wanted to like have better friend groups but I also like didn't want them. I just wanted to feel like I had them. I didn't want to actually hang out with people. I wasn't like I like to be at home or with Amelia. Like I don't know. But I will say this, like when I graduated high school, I had like a lot of friends and I like knew everybody in the class. There was like 344 of us. And I would like when we graduated, I was like, I'm gonna miss everybody. Like this is really sad. And I swear by June of the year I graduated, I did not, no offense to anyone I graduated with, everybody was great, but I just like immediately did not care about seeing them. I didn't miss anybody. So that like proved to me that high school probably doesn't matter. And that like some people do meet lifelong friends or like significant others in high school, but like for the most part.
that like you miss in high school, you will.
Anyway, welcome back. We lost our battery. That would be due to Amelia's lack of preparation.
It was fully charged.
We struggle
Swear.
on this
Swear,
show.
It was fully charged.
One of our co-hosts on this show, one of our employees, isn't great at management skills, and we're working on that.
It was fully charged.
We're working on
Swear.
finding somebody
And I have
else.
3 extra
to
batteries
co-host
who
the
are
show.
fully charged right now.
Eventually, we'll find someone else to co-host the show, and the quality
One
will
of
go
these
up.
days we're gonna get a couples counselor, and they're just gonna.
One
hash
of
out
these
the beef.
days, the show is going to be called In Bloom with Jack and somebody better who
Madeline
knows how to
RG?
run the show. Sure, Mads, if you want to.
Probably Eliza.
Eliza would. So
He has to stop before he goes for too long and says a bunch of terrible things about me.
right, where were we? We were talking about
We're
going
talking
to
about co-ed schools.
yes, and whether you. Oh, we were talking about how it doesn't matter like friendships in high school. And the last thing you said before the thing cut out was, people who like you would miss in high school, you'll find ways to hang out with them. The only people from
Yes.
high school that I hang out with that I'm not dating, either go to my college and are in my dorm, and like it just happens. Like I'd hang out with them even if
Yeah.
I had just met them, or they were a family friend before high school, and
Right.
I'm not friends by choice with them. I would be though, low key. But
I have 2 friends that I met in high school who I still hang out with.
yeah, but it definitely
But, like, it-
decreased. Like
for sure, it's 2.
I'm not talking about the count. I'm talking about how much you hang out with them.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
it's-
don't see them every day.
Yeah.
But the count increased too. Not really. I've always said.
Me too. Do you have a lot of friends?
I do have a lot of friends.
She's a social
I do have a
person.
lot of friends.
I don't know how to say that without it sounding bad.
No,
like
that's
I
fine.
have
That was
so
the
many
question.
friends and you guys are losers. No.
Yeah.
I was
well,
a loser.
Between the 3 of us, we probably have like 100 friends, and Eliza has 98 of them. So
And we're each other's friends.
and we're each other's friend. So
I would say though, I'm very social.
And you like to do stuff all
Ye-
the flippin' time.
I'm always doing something. I'm never
She
home.
don't got no downtime.
Nope. And I kind of like it that way. I don't cuz and I do that on purpose. I fill my days with just going after going because when I am not, I'm thinking and I'm overthinking and my mind's spiraling and doesn't end well there. So but when I'm
bottle it up, kids. Bottle it all up and ignore your feelings.
Or
That's
not.
Eliza's advice.
that's exactly what I'm
Do you feel like that might be kind of unhealthy? Because a lot of people do that. Like
it's
I do that
normal.
too.
I do
It's
that.
very normal. But
Yeah.
I think that's probably not the best way to do it.
It's very unhealthy. Very. It's very unhealthy. I would say it takes a mental toll on yourself. It's draining, it's tiring. It's the cause of
Crash outs?
it's the cause of a lot of very bad things that people shouldn't have to go through.
So why do you think so many people do it? Is it just like easy?
I think it is easy. And I think what I've noticed
I
is
wouldn't say it's easy, but
Yeah.
it's easier.
it's easier.
Yeah, it's easier
Then-
than the alternative. Than
And I
fixing it.
think I'm very much like the therapist friend. So
Mhm.
I think that I listen to everyone's problems and everything, and I would say I'm pretty good at giving advice. But I think that Jack, I can see you shaking your head. I think that I almost don't make time to talk about my feelings, or I feel like I need to be there for everyone else. So like they don't need to hear my problems because they have their own.
That's why you're going to come on the podcast every month for the Eliza special. And this is where you can talk about your feelings. Or maybe not. Or not.
I'm like,
What?
I have a therapist for that.
Good. Good. So you don't need us.
That definitely helped a lot. I think that getting a therapist, I've definitely learned a lot about myself.
Where you actually have to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't,
especially
it's
as-
mad awkward.
Yeah, especially as someone who, okay, now I'm sitting with 2 of the people that I do talk about myself a lot with, but as
Yeah.
someone who doesn't really talk about myself.
2 people that you talk about in therapy. I was like,
Yikes.
oh, okay.
But
Yeah, when we're with you, it tends to get this way anyway.
it
so-
does. It does tend to get this way. I don't know. I just like I feel like I never get the chance. Like,
You're checking on your other friends. Like,
yeah.
Mhm.
which I get. Okay, this is really random. I just thought of it though.
Okay.
What's like your dream vacation spot? Like if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
Okay, switch up. Okay. If I could go anywhere in the world, I want to go to Greece. Really badly.
So basic.
Your outfit's giving Greece. No, your outfit's
you.
giving like the airplane to Greece.
Your
Thank
hair's
you.
giving grease.
I put dry shampoo in it, so it better not be giving grease.
I just made that up.
Yeah, well, might be true. I can't see myself in that camera, so, but
Your weekly shower was yesterday. So yeah, you probably are nice and fresh.
I'm just gonna start going along with his comments.
Yeah.
I shower once a week. But if not that, I want to go to a less basic answer. I want to go.
To Hawaii.
Shut up, Jack. I mean, I've never been, so to
Siesta
to
Key.
Michigan. I don't know. Probably.
Dayton, Ohio.
This isn't life or death.
Everything I do is life or death to me. So,
Right, we talked about that.
Australia.
Okay, that's valid.
A less basic answer, Australia.
I want to meet the Norris nuts.
Oh my god.
Can we add them in the bio? Can we?
All right, now we know why you're single. Okay, so let's wrap up here. All right, Eliza.
Questions you want to ask us?
Oh, no.
Yeah, many actually. Jack, why do you act the way you do? I'm kidding.
I don't know.
I
Ask
would.
my mom.
I don't know. It's hard. I've known Amelia like
Yeah.
my whole life, so
Know me pretty well.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I feel like before we go, the last thing we should talk about is your guys' story on how you became friends.
How did we become friends?
Well, we're not friends.
Well, we're not
so
friends. We're friends through you.
By hating each other.
We are-
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that was. When we met each other, like through Amelia, we like instantly had beef.
instantly.
I don't
like,
know what it was about. It was just we were just generally unkind. I don't know if it was like a jealousy thing. I don't know why, but we were just not very nice. But then one day, we literally like said out loud, like, why are we mean to each other?
Yeah.
And we just haven't been since. So if you have someone you're not nice to, like, ask them that.
Yeah.
You're like mortal enemy. Why are we so mean? And then you just don't have to be anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're still not.
We're not friends.
This is like
We're more innocent bystanders just on the street, you know, and happen to
Right.
know the same person. But I don't know. And I honestly I feel like I couldn't even tell you why I didn't like the kid.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't like you either. Actually, the things that we say to each other now, it's the same stuff we said back then, but we meant it.
Yeah, we
Like,
did.
we're serious. So
Guys, like I don't even know. Like you could ask anyone in Amelia's family. We were brutal to each
Yeah.
other. We hated.
I did not want to see, like, we would go on the same vacations.
No, it'd be like,
And we did
"Hey,
not,
Jack,
weren't
you wanna
looking.
come over for family dinner? Is Eliza gonna be there?"
Yeah, and
I'd
I was
rather
usually
not.
there.
I'd rather not then.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know. I feel like I've noticed that I feel like I don't like the people that end up sticking around the longest. So, I
Oh,
feel like
What does that mean?
I feel
Oh,
like
like
I'm-
initially you don't like them?
yeah, and
they're
then I
there.
end up like
So you have bad judgment. Like,
Yeah.
very bad
That's what it
judgment.
is. Bad taste.
yeah.
We knew this.
Since why I don't have a boyfriend.
No, it's really just
but-
because nobody's good enough for Eliza. Isn't that right?
yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
Said to her.
That's really sweet.
Anyway,
Thanks, Jack.
Eliza,
Guys.
it's been a pleasure.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy listening to this.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting up so early because Amelia had to take a shift at 11.
Yeah, guys, blame Amelia
And also,
if this sucks because
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Did you work yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so blame Eliza that this episode wasn't up at 7 a.m. though. That's her fault.
Yeah, because we were gonna do it yesterday, and then Liza said work. So
Quit your job.
Guys,
You
I,
should
got,
be-
I got my nails done, so
They're wonderful.
thank you.
You should be 100% dedicated to this podcast.
I should.
Especially
And you know what?
you, letting batteries die, etc.
You know what? I feel like I need to apologize on behalf because I feel like I should quit everything and make only downtime just to support this podcast.
Yeah,
So
we're
I
not going to pay
apologize.
you.
What?
We're not going to pay you. We don't pay ourselves. We don't have money.
No, I know that.
It's just out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah.
If this episode isn't up by 11 a.m. on August 4th, it's Jack's fault, and he is terrible at his job, and he needs to learn how to do it.
Even
It'll
if
take
it
me
is
47 minutes to watch it.
you know, even if it is up,
1:30.
still in the comments blame Jack because anything else was probably his fault.
Maybe he forgot to cut something out.
Sometimes I do forget to cut stuff out. Thank you. Shout out
Oh.
Caitlin for fixing that. Caitlin watches like all of our shows immediately.
Caitlin's our number one fan.
Definitely. And Caitlin watches my episodes. Thank you, Caitlin. And will text us and say, "Did you mean to leave this in?"
Because we'll say, like, we're
Because
cutting it
I
out.
say I'm gonna cut this out like I don't know, a dozen times in an episode, and I only actually mean it like 3 or 4 times. Like if you watch my Saturday solo, I said I'm gonna cut this out like 4 times in the episode. Watch it.
I don't think you said you're gonna cut any of this out.
Well, just when the battery died, but
Yeah, the part where the battery died and the audio was still recording, I might cut that out.
We
Anyway,
have to cut that
Yeah,
out.
we must. So,
We
Eliza,
must.
thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks
this
for
early in the
having
morning.
me.
Amelia, enjoy your shift.
I need Amelia to take me home.
Somebody's got to take you home. Oh my god.
I don't
All
have
right.
a car.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you
Yeah,
next week.
thanks for having me on.
have a great day.